Here we have for sale a very unusual van. This is our 2012 on a 62 plate Ford Transit Custom 290. The 290 refers to the gross vehicle weight of 2.9 tons. It's got the 2.2 litre TDCi engine with 155 brake horsepower, and it is the L1 short wheelbase low roof limited. So what we're going to do in this particular video is talk you through the quite unusual spec of this particular Transit Custom. Also have a look at the condition as it is now available for sale, and I'll talk you through some of the history that we have with the vehicle as well. So first thing to note is the colour. This colour is called Stratosphere Blue. Very unusual colour to find actually. We haven't had many in this colour, but I do think it is very, very nice. Starting at the rear of the vehicle, we've got rear barn doors. What I mean by barn doors is two opening doors like so. On a limited, a number of elements are colour coded, such as the door handles, the bumpers, the front and rear bumper, and also the wing mirrors, which set it off very nicely. Another piece of trim which is colour coded is this one just here, and as you can see, this one, the first optional extra to find, is the reversing camera. We've also got integrated parking sensors as standard specification on a limited. We can have a quick look in the back of the van. If we open up these barn doors, you'll see these yellow arms on a Transit Custom. If you open those up and clip those into place, that allows you then to open the rear barn doors up to their 180-degree position. You can do exactly the same with the other one. So you can open it right out like so. And that reveals then that the van is fully ply lined, protecting you from any outward dents. All in very good order. Another optional extra is you can see that this one has got the LED load lights. So you get 4 load lights when you option the LEDs, and they do increase the visibility in the back greatly. The factory hard-wearing plastic floor, and we've also got the factory fitted bulkhead there with the opening hatch. And if we walk around to the side loading door, we can talk you through that, because that allows you then to basically load underneath the passenger seat. So in this, I remember when these vans came out, it was quite a big deal that you could load all the way underneath the passenger seat. Obviously more commonplace now, but yeah, if we open up the side loading door, it gives you another aspect here of the ply lining and the condition there. So this hatch clips onto the bulkhead via a magnet, and as I say, that allows you then to load those 3-meter lengths all the way through underneath the passenger seats there. Continue around the side, got the nice limited alloy wheels. I believe this vehicle to be, as you probably read in the advert, I believe this to be a demonstrator. So 62 plate, this is the very, very first of the Transit Customs, and that's why, as I say, it has got such an incredible spec. So not only is it the 155 highest brake horsepower they did on this particular year, but you'll see now as we go into the cab, and as I say, also things like the reversing camera, LED lights, it has got just about every optional extra that you could put on one of these vans. And the condition, considering that it's on a 62 plate, is absolutely exceptional. Of course it's got, you know, a couple of stone chips and things, as to be expected with any used van, but it is in very, very good order. As we look around the front, you get the better headlights on the limited. You also get front fog lights, front parking sensors. As I mentioned, this is all color coded there, which really does set it off very nicely. Color coded wing mirrors, very slight mark there to be hypercritical. We've also got uprated security on the driver's door lock. And as we open up the cab here, you'll see that these are not the normal seats that you would get in a Transit Custom. So these are the half leather seats. These are, you see these on the Sport Transit Custom. So these have been spec'd with those. You've also got an electric driver's seat, so you can actually operate that seat all electrically, lumbar support, everything on there. We've then got electric folding mirrors, which is very nice to have, and of course electric wing mirrors, auto-activated lights and wipers. We've got 2 full remote keys with this vehicle, along with these are the keys for that extra security on the driver's door. If we open up this on top here, you can see we've got a USB, AUX and 12 volt socket there, all on top as well. If we look at the steering wheel, nice leather multifunctioning steering wheel, onboard computer, so you can see you've got the nice large screen up there. See the mileage there, 73,259 miles. So that's, as I say, where you've got all the trip computer up there, and then you've got controls for the other screen on this side of the steering wheel. You've got the volume controls, you can also answer and hang up the phone just there, and you've got cruise control on the left hand side of the steering wheel. Another optional extra, if you see this little, I don't know if you can see that symbol there on the stalk. It looks like a car in between two lanes. That has got lane keeping. Again, nice for a bit of added security. We've also got, I don't know if you can see this on the camera here, but this button just here, that is just up there in the top left hand side, that is for heated seat. So you've got a heated driver seat, and you've also got a heated far side passenger seat just there as well. Fold down work tray in the middle just there with cup holders and also somewhere to store your paperwork. Got a 6-speed manual gearbox to go along with the 155 brake horsepower engine, and then another optional extra is satellite navigation, which is very nice. Again, very nice to have. This is of course where you can then control the radio. You can see we've got a DAB radio there, and you can also connect your phone to this via Bluetooth as well. If we put the vehicle into reverse, that's where your reversing camera pops up there, nicely integrated into the rear view mirror. So a very, very comprehensive spec. As I say, I believe this to be an demonstrator, being that it was one of the very first. They've spec'd it in a nice colour, 155 brake horsepower engine, and then put, as I say, just about every optional extra you can put on these, including the half leather seats, the electric driver's seat, lane keeping, LED load lights, sat nav, reversing camera. So really, really great spec on it, I must say. We've also got a fantastic service history with it. There's, I believe, 5 services that are recorded, and we've also got some accompanying bills with that as well. So it's certainly been very well looked after. If you'd like to inquire, here are contact details listed at the bottom of the sign. Feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates, starting as low as 7.9% APR, and we can also take cars or vans in part exchange as well. Thank you very much for watching.